Man, it's that time of year again where all these ladies, who are they, keep standing up at meetings and telling me to fill in my straw ballot, personal application, and skills assessment. What the heck are these things? Why am I filling them in? And where do I find them to stop the website from badgering me about them? Well, hold on to your JLM name badges. Nominating is here to demystify all of it. What is nominating? Nominating is both a committee and process in the JLM. As a committee, we leverage a skills-based selection process to match women up with open leadership positions in the league. In order to leverage a skills-based process, we need your, wait for it, skills assessment. What is a skills assessment and all these other forms you keep shouting at me about? The skills assessment is a web-based form you can find on your JLM member homepage. Click on Edit Profile in the top right corner, scroll to the bottom, and check all skills applicable to you. Be honest in what you have experience with and use the notes to tell us what skills you're interested in gaining more experiences in. We are all here to learn, develop the potential of women and all, right? But we also want to leverage the vast expertise across our talented league to build the best leadership teams that we can. Do I have to apply for leadership? Of course not. You don't have to apply for anything you don't want to. Unlike some of our sister leagues around the country and state, we have a large enough membership base that you don't have to step into leadership if you don't feel ready for it yet. Some people like to plan their junior league careers to be a marathon and not a sprint. But if you are not into long distance running, that Pheidippides guy died after he ran from Marathon to Athens, and would rather sprint, go for it. It's never too early or too late to get involved. Okay, the time is right and I want to be a leader. What do I do? Well, it depends on what kind of leader you want to be. There are so many options to get a peek behind the JLM curtain. Now, bear with me because there are different positions with different timing and different commitments attached with each. Of course, we couldn't make this too easy. The first option we are placing, just a synonym for nominating, is the Board of Directors. This is the group who will set the long-term strategy for the league. There are 6 open roles that this year's nominating committee will be filling, and there are both 1-year and 2-year commitments. These are also roles that come from our active and sustainer membership. At the same time, we are creating the slate for next year's nominating committee. Once the slate is put together, the entire active and sustainer membership will vote on the members of the committee. Feel free to hum Popular from Wicked for the rest of this video. Again, these members come from and represent our actives 5 and sustainers 1. The next group we are placing is the Management Council. This is the group who works on the tactical elements that make the league tick day to day. There are 7 open VP roles that this year's nominating committee will be filling, and these are all 1-year commitments. Outside of VP positions, nominating will also be placing the legal advisor, management council's secretary, and treasurer at this time. New members are not eligible for these roles. Additionally, members of the council must have served as a chair at some point in their league careers. These roles come from both our active and sustainer membership. The third and fourth options for leadership are for chairs and directors. These women are the leaders of each committee and execute the tactical elements set forth and in partnership with the Management Council. There are multiple roles, both chair and workup opportunities that range from 1 to 2-year commitments. These applications open in January and are placed in February and March. 3 chairs are selected by the nominating committee in February: Community, Fund, and Membership Development. All other chair roles will be selected by the VPs of the respective councils each committee falls under. For example, the Special Events Chair will be selected by the VP Fundraisers, and the Men in the Kitchen Director will follow and be selected by the Special Events Chair later in the spring. So how do I indicate my interest for these positions, and when do I do it? A link to fill in your personal application will appear at each stage of the nominating process. Personal apps will first open on October 1st for the Board of Director positions. If you do not want to be on the board, just indicate you are not interested to get the annoying reminder to hide from your homepage. If you do, go to town. Answer the question on what gets your goat, what fires your flame, what eggs you on, and what you want to do to make our league better and stronger than it is today. Why should you be on the board? Why would you want this responsibility? How will you represent the membership? The personal apps will open December 14th for the Management Council positions. Same. If you do not want to be on the council, indicate you are not interested. The link goes away and you are done. If you do, same story. Tell us why. Lastly, personal apps for chairs will open in January and director apps will open in April. This isn't a secret. Your leadership won't happen behind closed doors, so you shouldn't keep your interest under wraps. Tell everyone what you are interested in and why. Essentially campaigning, but without the annoying sound bites, awkward pantsuits, and bad hair. This is what the final form, the straw ballot, is for. You and your friends have the chance to fill in and indicate positions you and your peers are interested in and qualified for. As you've heard about for the last 5 minutes, there's lots of elements at play, namely those skills we talked about to start. But it certainly doesn't hurt to hear your name come up over and over and over as the person multiple actives want to see as their next president. So there it is, who these nutty nominating girls are, what we are up to, basically HR for JLM, and how you can opt in, skills assessment, personal app, straw ballot, or not, just say not interested. We will see you at the December GMM to share with you who your new board of directors is. In the meantime, please feel free to ask us any questions or concerns.